Good day today. I would like to talk about the future of artificial intelligence, which is also known as AI, and its impact on various industries, including my own industry, HR and compliance, and GRC as a language model. AI is a rapidly evolving field that is revolutionizing the way we live and work. It has already made a significant impact on many industries, including healthcare, finance, transportation, and education, and among others. And in my opinion, in my own industry, I would say, as a language model, AI has enabled significant enhances in natural language processing, that is called NLP, speech recognition, and machine, translation. Back to the days, 50 years back, we always used to talk about electricity. 20 years back, we used to talk about technology or electronics. And 15 to 20 years back, we spoke about more on computers. So unless you do not have computers, technology, capability, unless you do not have computers, aided technology in your product or service offering, you become obsolete. 93 onwards, we also delved into computers, and we had just one single computer during those days, and we used to have a dot matrix printer. It has gone a long way that we used to process salary in dot matrix printer, and those were the times, right, 30 years back. But all organizations have evolved, world has evolved, and AI and ML is a new thing, including the chat GPT, which was just launched in November 22. So how does it help? How does AI and ML help in compliance field? We already know about HR, we already know about IT, various other finance sectors, the advent of artificial intelligence and machine learning, but seldom we know about compliance. So it was 2019 and 2020 where we as Karma Management Organization, we thought that we should also try to automate processes. In the end, it's more of automation of the processes, whatever different the way of working which you have. Can you convert your own physical workers into digital workers? And that's what is artificial intelligence, converting those physical workers into digital workers, reducing the cost element, at the same time enhancing the quality and output, and a zero defect, zero, you can say, error-free, output. So one of the most important benefits of AI is language processing, is the ability to improve communication across different language and cultures. And if you see in India, when you talk about HR compliances, especially labor laws, you have so many different states having different languages. I would just talk about, say, abstracts for compliances. So abstracts itself has having, like, in Karnataka you need to ensure the abstracts is in Kannada, in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana it has to be in Telugu, in Kerala it has to be Malayalam, in Rajasthan it has to be Hindi, Gujarat has to be Gujarati, and so on and so forth. So those are the important things which is the advent of AI, where it has a capability to understand all such languages, and AI chatbots evolve the way we use those language, and the machine translation of that has come a long way in recent years with the help of AI. It can now produce translations that are much more accurate than just natural sounding than before. Instead of just verbatim translation, it actually gives a meaningful translation as well. And this is only possible due to artificial intelligence and machine learning, and which captures the information what you want to process, understands the process. It adapts to the so-called templates which was there earlier, and uses one of the template and answers you back in that particular template. So more and more templates are created within the AI and ML ecosystem, more and more accuracy happens. And this has significant implication for business that operate in different parts of the world, and we need to communicate with customers and partners who speak different languages. Artificial intelligence also has significant impact on customer service, chatbots. Now today, every damn thing, including your restaurant, you go, your airlines, banks, everyone uses chatbots and virtual assistants, and become a norm today, right? It's increasingly popular and become norm. So if you do not adopt these technologies, your business, as I told, it becomes obsolete. And these technologies can provide 24/7 support. So when you are approaching a chatbot, you don't know the way it communicates. You do not even understand whether it's a human, talking, or is it the AI or ML bot which is answering. So that has come. That's how the AI and ML has come a long way, and which can provide 24/7 support to customers, answer basic questions, and at least help them and to at least replace somewhat of human operators. I'm not saying that AI and ML will replace human completely, but definitely it will be a very big cost saving. You can use human operators or human resource for more better strategic things. That's where, and the rudimentary things can be done by AI and ML. So this has not only improved overall customer satisfaction, but also as it is likely, it reduces the workload of human customer service and its representatives. Another AI or another area where I can see AI is making significant impact is in the field of healthcare. AI powered systems are being to analyze medical data, identify patterns that can help. You have even in the watch, you can see a lot of data is collected, and apart from doing the analytics, it identifies pattern, and that can help doctors make more accurate diagnosis and treatment plans. So additionally, AI is also used to develop new drugs and treatments based on the past history which it has, and even to perform complex surgeries with great precision and quality, which is not possible at least 10 years back as well. When I talk about HR and compliance, let me just talk about finance first, and then I'll just tell you how AI has actually evolved in HR and compliance industry, especially in compliance, because we are from that field, apart from HR consulting. So in the finance industry, AI is being used to analyze market trends, detect frauds, and even make investment decisions. There are so many softwares, AI, ML based or enabled softwares, where depending upon the stock market indices, plus or minus, the automatic buying and selling happens, and people earn money out of that as well. And that's where not only that, in fact, once the software is implemented with the AI and ML, it understands the past history and past data, and it may give a fluctuated results depending upon the various options you choose from that. So that's very important. In fact, in the finance industry, it's really become more easier to make investment decisions, and this has led to very significant, you can say, improvements in the accuracy of financial predictions, what is going to happen in market and in today, tomorrow, in few years, all with increased efficiency. However, with the AI, everything good has some bad or side effects. There is always two sides of the coin. So, however, the benefits of AI, which we talk about, has some concerns, particularly around the potential for job loss and ethical applications of AI. Because it is a machine learned thing, so it always is dependent upon the past data. For example, we tried to implement ChatGPT 4 to 5 months back within our organization, and we typed about even compliance aspects of gratuity or etc. But they didn't have the data. Because they didn't have data, wrong information was put up. So those are the implications which comes into AI, and issues are there. Ethical concerns around AI also include some like bias and transparency and privacy. For example, if you have a past data which rejects a certain ethnicity, a certain religion, and that is data which is there, which is presented to HR. Now, when you're trying to do a job interview or we're trying to do recruitment, it will filter out those profiles if they may be good. But that's how it has happened, because the trend of the organization is to, not recruit from certain things and all. So that is, and this is a study which has happened in USA, where the flip part about AI was exposed in initial stages of HR and job postings, and in the overall aspects of recruitment. Let me talk about compliance field, or especially to do with statutory compliance in HR and compliance, HR related labor laws and environmental laws and all. Now, we do a lot of audits, audits in terms of compliance audits, establishment audits and vendor audits. So in 2019-2020, we implemented ourselves that let's delve where can we transform our auditing process, and can we make it part AI and part human. So we experimented that, and we actually were successful, where we were able to develop something which is has significantly increased the efficiency, increase the results, and reduce my workload. So or you can say karma's workload. And I'll give you the example. For example, you in the audit, you need to audit certain formats of the registers. If I talk about finance, or they have maybe financial documents. If I talk about HR compliance, then maybe a wage register in a certain format as per state statute. You need to do it. So those things are very, very simple to do, where you just upload the document. Okay, the AI ML engine, or we checked our own proprietary software, not only checks the format of the document, it also checks the content of the document, whether it is complete or incomplete. Furthermore, if there are a set of 3 to 4 documents, it compares the documents and it gives you the result. For example, if you have 10 employee attendance record, and you're supposed to ensure that this 10 employee attendance, the names which are there, are also present in the wage register. And so the AI actually checks and compares both the documents. And if there are in the wage register also, if there are wages which is say around 10,000 rupees which is given, and PFSA, for example, are deducted at the rate of 1200, whether that 1200 is deposited or not, it also checks it easier. So we've been able to implement all this. So right from checking from attendance to wage register, and from wage register comparing that whether those deductions have happened in ECR. This is what we are able to do it, and that's really reduced the load of not only auditors but even giving accurate results. We did not stop by that. We also implemented where, for example, you have certain formats. So this form 2, there are certain licenses. Okay, there are certain notices. So you have like a license under BSCW, shop and instrument, contract labor, so and so many licenses. And I'm talking about license can be anything, whichever is electronically produced, even wage register and everything, whatever is electronic produced, that can be taught as a part of AI/ML and the VCheck engine. And once uploaded, all the documentation compliances is checked by AI/ML and given the result. So talking about licenses, it not only checks the format of the license, whether it is contract labor, or SNE, shop and institution, or factory license for that case maybe. It also checks the content of the license, which means if the license is a so and so number and has an expiry date, it will check the expiry date, it will put it in the system, and if today's date is less than the expiry date, it will also mention the number of days. So these are the calculations is done within the system using the machine learning It adapts, it recognizes the character, it recognizes the license, and able to give you the result. And this is the work of the auditor, because an auditor also to check the same thing. That's how it is reduced. So this is one of the examples I wanted to share within the ecosystem of Karma, how we have implemented AI and ML in VCheck. Similarly, in vProcess as well, which is our renewed tool in artificial intelligence and using artificial intelligence and ML, the renewed tool for register records and returns, we do the same thing, especially to do with notice and inspection. So imagine a scenario. Now that's what we are now developing. Imagine a scenario that you get a notice from government authority, and it can be anything. It can be GST notice, it can be income tax, it can be any of those notices. And if this notice, all you have to do is just take a picture of the notice, and you need to upload on the system. The moment you take a picture and upload on the system, the AI and ML engine will actually read the notice. It will tell you what notice is about. It will also give you predictive response or reply to the notice. And that's very important, because it already knows which kind of notice and from which state it is and which act it is. It'll give you a predictive response to the notice. All you may have to do is maybe tick mark and cross mark where you are compliant and non-compliant, and it'll just draft you a letter, and you're there. So you do not need a consultant, for example, to actually tell you what you need to do about the notice. So that's where we are going there as far as vProcess concerned, using AI and ML capability. Today we have returns. Earlier we used to have 25 to 30 people to make returns for more than 100 companies, or around 2,000 to 2,500 locations. But since last 1.5 years, due to implementation AI and ML in vProcess, the whole activity was done just in 5 to 6 employees, and ensuring the accuracy, ensuring also the delivery to the client at much more faster pace. So I think artificial intelligence, in conclusion, if I want to say, the future of AI is incredibly exciting. We are also very excited what else we can do in this particular compliance field or HR field. We would want to actually explore and go all out, not only HR market or compliance market, but much more anywhere, everywhere, wherever there has to be document recognition. There can be comparison documents. There can be compliance aspect or audit aspect. We wouldn't want to go there. And not only India, I'm talking about. Today, in fact, we are in US and Canada, operating out of Canada. We are also trying to implement things geographically as well, because if it works in one country, if it wants one aspect, all the AI and ML engine has to be taught and configured enough to be working for all other industries, or you can say countries. So we are excited, and its potential impact across all industries is enormous. So by embracing AI, business can drive innovation, create new opportunities, deliver greater value. You can say also greater value to the customers. However, to realize these benefits, business must proactive in their approach of AI and ML, and take necessary steps to ensure its responsibilities are effective use. I mean, there may be factors where even if the audits, there may be documents issues where AI is not able to read the document. So everything cannot be, 80 or 100% cannot be reliant on this AI, but definitely it will reduce or mitigate your errors. It will mitigate your workforce, and that's where you can use. I would not say that AI, ML, and technology will replace human, but definitely it will reduce the load. So that human resource should be involved for more better productivity or more bigger or strategic things to see. So, well, we are trying to be like a groundbreaking organization, more like a trailblazer, innovators within ourselves, and implemented AI and ML in the in our own softwares, which is VCheck and vProcess. We just wish that more and more success comes to us, and we are able to explore more and all. So happy to contribute towards what we think about AI and ML, as well as how AI and ML is implemented under Karma using our tools called as VCheck and VProcess. Thank you very much.